Russia, the giant nobody fully understands. When Americans think about Russia, a few images usually come to mind. Snow. The Cold War. Power. Mystery. But Russia is far more than headlines and history books. Today, we're diving deep into the world's largest country, a nation so massive, so complex, and so influential that understanding it changes how you see global politics, culture, and power. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll see Russia very differently. Globe showing Europe Africa keycap 1 basic facts, the scale is unreal. Let's start with something shocking. Russia is the largest country in the world, covering over 6.6 million square miles. To put that in perspective, you could fit the entire United States inside Russia, almost twice. It stretches across 11 time zones, from Eastern Europe all the way to the Pacific Ocean. Capital, Moscow. Population, around 146 million. Currency, Russian ruble. Official language, Russian. Russia spans both Europe and Asia, making it culturally and geographically unique. A history of power and survival. If there's one word that defines Russia's history, it's resilience. From the rule of powerful emperors like Peter the Great to revolutionary leaders like Vladimir Lenin, Russia has constantly reshaped itself. In 1917, the Russian Revolution created the Soviet Union, one of the most powerful superpowers in history. For nearly half a century, the Soviet Union and the United States stood face to face in the Cold War. Nuclear weapons. Space race. Global tension. Then in 1991, the Soviet Union collapsed. And modern Russia was born. Today, Russia is led by Vladimir Putin, one of the most influential and controversial leaders in global politics. Snowflake #keycap 3 geography, not just snow. Yes, Russia is cold. But that's only part of the story. Russia contains dense Siberian forests, vast grasslands, frozen Arctic coastlines, active volcanoes in the Far East, deep lakes like Lake Baikal, the deepest freshwater lake on Earth. Deep lakes like Lake Baikal, the deepest freshwater lake on Earth. Lake Baikal alone holds about 20% of the world's unfrozen freshwater. That's mind-blowing. And Siberia? It's larger than the entire United States. Russia isn't just big. It's geographically extreme. Cityscape #keycap 4 Moscow, the billion-dollar capital. Moscow isn't just Russia's capital. It's one of the most powerful cities in the world. Home to over 12 million people, Moscow is filled with ultra-modern skyscrapers, billionaires, luxury brands, historic architecture. At the heart of Moscow stands the iconic Red Square and the colorful domes of St. Basil's Cathedral. It looks almost unreal, like something out of a fantasy movie. Yet it's deeply tied to Russian identity. High-voltage sign keycap 5 military and global power. Russia has one of the most powerful militaries in the world. It possesses thousands of nuclear warheads, advanced missile systems, a massive army, a powerful air force. Russia also plays a huge role in global energy markets. It is one of the world's largest exporters of natural gas, oil, coal. Energy gives Russia leverage in global politics, especially in Europe. Whether people agree with its policies or not, Russia remains one of the most influential global powers. Rocket keycap 6 Science, Space and Innovation. Did you know? Russia launched the first satellite into space. In 1957, the Soviet Union sent Sputnik into orbit, shocking the United States and starting the space race. They also sent the first human into space, Yuri Gagarin. That moment changed history. Even today, Russia remains a major player in space exploration. Culture, more than you think. Russia has produced some of the greatest minds in history. Writers like Leo Tolstoy, Fyodor Dostoevsky, composers like Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky, and a deep tradition of ballet, art, and classical music. Russian literature explores deep psychological themes, morality, power, suffering, faith. It's intense, emotional, powerful, and very different from American storytelling traditions. Moneybag keycap 8 Economy, the reality. Russia's economy is heavily based on natural resources. Oil and gas are central pillars. However, sanctions and global tensions have significantly impacted economic growth in recent years. Still, Russia maintains strong trade relationships with countries in Asia and beyond. Its economic story is complicated, shaped by politics, energy, and global strategy. Keycap 9 Things Americans Often Don't Realize. Here are a few surprising facts. Russia has more forests than any other country. The Trans-Siberian Railway is one of the longest railways on Earth. Moscow's metro stations look like underground palaces. Many Russians learn English in school. Russian hospitality is extremely warm once trust is built. The country often feels mysterious from the outside. But everyday Russian people have families, ambitions, humor, and dreams, just like Americans. Clapperboard Final Thoughts. Why Russia Matters. Whether through politics, energy, military strength, or culture, Russia impacts the world. For Americans especially, understanding Russia isn't just interesting. It's important. Because global power isn't just about who is right or wrong. It's about understanding the players on the board. And Russia. It's one of the biggest players there is. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and comment below. See you in the next video. Globe showing Europe-Africa.